walking to St. Peter's. It's one of those early to bed, early to rise mornings. See the moon still out there. There's not too much here. One of the things I am thankful that it is here though is Tim Hortons. I would say it's one of those early to bed and early to rise situations, but I don't think that applies because it wasn't very early to bed. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I've been up for a little more than 40 minutes and I'm going to the beach. I love going to the beach. It's got one of these funky bridges. But I've been going to this beach since I was a kid. I would say at least at minimum 8 times a year between the ages of born and 14. And I used to come to this beach all the time and just sit and listen to the waves. And you know, we've got our police station and all that great stuff. I'm just really thankful for Tim Hortons, and I feel like this vlog is going to be a speech and a rant for a thank you Tim Hortons for being in St. Peter's, Nova Scotia. I know this is really great footage. I'm filming my dashboard the whole way down, but I'd rather drive and be safe and vlog rather than try and show you guys what I'm seeing. So I mean, just audio is fine. You guys can just deal with audio for now. But I'm going to take you to the beach and show you this beach that I've been blabbing about just now, because I haven't really mentioned it before, I don't think. Also, I'm kind of forgetful, but that actually kind of worked out for me this time. Basically, I came down here and I was like, the moon was really red. It was like a, I don't know, really big red moon, and I wanted Ryan to take a picture of it because Ryan was in the passenger seat. He goes to turn the camera on and it says, no card in camera. And I'm like, well, crap, you know, I must have left my card at home. And I did. So on the way here, we stopped at Walmart and I got myself another card, which is something I've wanted to do. So my forgetfulness kind of worked out for me. It provided me an opportunity to get what I wanted and still be fulfilled so I can vlog and so I can take pretty pictures of street lamps and flowers and wildflowers and beaches and sunrises and sunsets and the moon. I guess that was the sun, not the moon. I don't even know if you saw what I was talking about, but in case you didn't, there's a big glowing thing in the sky, and that was the sun because that's the moon and that's in the opposite direction that the sun was in. But yeah, my forgetfulness kind of worked out for me. I'm going to be vlogging a lot because I have a lot to ramble about when I'm down here. And I'm not down here as often as I'd like to be. It's one of those things that it's a long drive down here. It's almost 4.5 hours from where I am, but it's worth it. It's not a trip I get to make very often. I technically could do it in a day trip. I've done that before. And low tide. Low tide, low tide, low tide, low tide, low tide. I spent a lot of my time down here when I was a kid. So that maybe that harnessed my love for nature. I'm not sure. But I've always loved nature. Let's go for a walk. There's the moon. Welcome. Look, guys, sun's rising. The sun is rising, the sun is rising. Oh man, I absolutely love it. One second, let me fix the focus and you'll be able to see. Alright, time to take some still pictures, which I will show you in a second. Yes, I just took a picture of my Tim Hortons cup in the nerd, but I am the coffee enthusiast. So what's on your mind, guys? Huh? Oh, me? Nothing's taking a while. Waking up slowly with the sound of the waves. See, this sound is so familiar to me, and it makes sense because, like I said previously, I've been coming here since I was 0 to 13, and then not as often since then. Let's take a walk over here, this Point Cove thing. I haven't really been over there much. I don't know if we're going onto private property or not, probably not. If we are, oh well. The worst they can do is yell at me and tell me to turn my camera off. I will. I'm not gonna be a jerk for nothing. You know, being a jerk in life doesn't really get you anywhere. So that's why I'm so nice all the time. You get further with sugar than you do with salt. One of my people said to me once, and I mean, think about it, it's true, you know. I wouldn't like someone to put salt in my coffee. I would rather have people put sugar in my coffee. Although, from what I've heard, look at that. From what I've heard, if you put a little bit of salt in the coffee, like as you're brewing it, not after you've brewed it, but as you're brewing it, it actually doesn't taste that bad. That's just a rumor that I've heard. Also, I've known people that have put like a pinch of salt in their coffee, which is odd. I've never drank that coffee. I was always kind of weirded out by it, but if you guys know, tell me in the comments, and we will see. Maybe I'll try it out one time if I'm brave enough. I don't know. Ruining perfectly good coffee. See, like, so much seaweed and driftwood. Sunrises, and there's a house up there. I can't really see it. I think they rent that place out sometimes, but it's like really expensive because it's right on the ocean. So of course it's gonna be really expensive. Look at that, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love it out here. This beach is a lot smaller than I remember it being. Although, granted, I have grown in size, so probably has something to do with it. Look at that, guys, come on. Kidding me? That's gorgeous. You can't really see it. One second, let me fix that. You still can't really see it, but you can see it better than you did before. It's just so gorgeous. Gorgeous! If you're wondering why I'm not showing you my face, it's because I look absolutely terrifying and I break this very expensive camera that I have, so I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna drink my coffee and wake up. Sounds like a plan to me. I don't know about you, but all the nature. Nature, nature, nature. Birds everywhere. Can't really see them. Listen, if you have this on full screen 1080p HD, you should be able to see some of these billions of birds that are flying around. See, look. All of the nature. Let's walk. And how slippery are these rocks? On a scale of 1 to slippery, they're pretty slippery. So let's go up here first. I'm not gonna drop my coffee or this camera. When it comes down to it, not sure which one I'll drop. Let's go. Oh. That does totally look like a bird. Here, let's get this bench here. No, no, don't spill my coffee, no. You inconsiderate jerk, stay. Yeah, that looks to be a bird. Yeah, it is a bird. He's just staying there in the same position. It's really weird. Snap picture. There you go. So that is all seaweed and slippery stuff. And I only have those. These bad boys. See, look at my feet. Are you ready for this? I look so beautiful. There, I look dashing. Yeah, this isn't happening. Look, 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 look. Nature, nature, nature. Nature. I love nature. Nature in all of its glory. There's a lot of ducks. He was almost mean to me and spilled my coffee. And then I was like, no, don't spill my coffee. Well, the sea got some of my coffee. The sea is an unforgiving place, and it captured some of my caffeine. How dare it. Let's see how far we can go over here without dying. It's kind of a cool rock formation thing. Also a really big piece of driftwood. Stay. Look, all of them. Just like, yeah, good morning. Oh my god, I'm tired. He's like, get off my rock. All the fracking way over there. Oh. I'm clumsy, and these are like clown shoes. They're not actually clown shoes, they're just shoes that clowns wear. No. Look at that moon. There's lots of driftwood. People come out here and have bonfires sometimes. Although I think there was a fire ban, and I think it's lifted now. But I would not try to climb up on there, because that does not look very safe. Because you gotta be safe. Whatever you do, be safe. While I'm walking, holding a very expensive camera, very clumsily, right in the bend. It's like a whole other beach. So beautiful. Whoa, that rock moves. Something interesting to note. Let's see if I can get over here without dying. The rocks are very, very sharp too. And I now know that even though they are big, some of them move. It's all shale. I think we made it. You, I wanna be like you. Huh. Nifty. That morning sun is still really bright though. See, I don't know, anytime I have to get up early, like when I'm at home, I'm always like, oh, it's so early, no energy. And then when I'm down here, it's like, I don't know, the sea just renews me. Does that sound weird? The sea renews me? I don't know. I mean, I know I'm a weirdo, but an oddball, a dinglebat, a dork, whatever you want to call me. I don't know. I just don't feel tired. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna feel tired later. But I keep slipping. See, this will all be sand one day. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just kind of walking. Maybe it's time to stop freaking these animals out and head back this way. I'm gonna pray to God that there's no wasps' nests in this path, because I don't like wasps. I'm sure you've heard in a previous video, so I remember saying it. But thankfully I don't see any, so should be okay. I'm just glad there's no wasp nests on this trail, so I can walk and be merry. How's this gonna work? Let's go this way. Dear wasp gods, I pray to you that you do not build your nest anywhere I can step on it. Because that would just not be nice or smart of you. Winter is coming. Brace yourselves. Winter is coming. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys for now. It's probably gonna be the end of this morning rent vlog. And then I'll probably start another one later. Goodbye.